Hi guys, Jamey the Spirit Coach here to give you guys a general reading. Welcome Gemini, this message is going to be for you. Feel free to check out your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, guys. There may be messages in those other readings for you. Also, please do take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general message, so it may or may not be for you at this time. If not, that's quite all right. Feel free to check out the other content on my channel. There may be something there for you guys. So for today, we're going to be doing some messages from the Divine Feminine. I believe we all have within us that masculine energy and feminine energy. So we're going to find out, what is your current feminine energy looking like, Gemini? And we're going to find out, is it blocked? Are there any blockages for this feminine energy? How is this feminine energy helping you right now? Okay, so we'll start with an overall oracle message and then we'll clarify with our tarot. So Gemini, I welcome you to call in your guides, your angels, your spirit team, whoever it is that you feel is your support system, right? Call those in. And I will do the same. Feel free to stick around all the way to the end of the reading, guys. These oracle messages do have like a guided imagery exercise / meditation in the book that I've been reading for the other zodiacs. So we'll do the same for you at the end of the reading. So feel free to come back to this message whenever you feel that you need to do a quick little meditation for yourself. That will always be here for you. It's really quick, maybe like 5 minutes long, so not too bad. All right, so for the sign of Gemini, spirit, angels, and guides, from the Divine Feminine energy for the sign of Gemini, can we get an overall message? Can we get an overall message from the Divine Feminine for the sign of Gemini? We got two. We'll just go with the one that's spinning. Let your light shine, Gemini. Yes, yes. And you guys are such a playful, joyful energy all your own, right? You guys remind me so much of that inner child energy. So you're really being called right now. Your Divine Feminine is wanting you to just let your freak flag fly right now. Shake your tail feather, right? Let yourself be beautiful. Let yourself be bright. Let yourself just shine, right? Shine to the world right now, Gemini, because you are glowing and your light is healing other people. Your light is shining on others, and others who are meant to receive your light will do so, right? And anybody that's opposed to your light, it's going to blast them away anyways. It's going to be too bright for them. So they're going to have to go in a different direction or find some shade somewhere because you're shining bright right now, Gemini. All right, so let's read from the book for this first oracle message for you guys, and then we'll dive in with the tarot. All right, number 45. Let your light shine. Be authentic, Gemini. Today, embrace your uniqueness. Say to yourself, I am so pleased and honored to be me. Embrace the parts of you that may feel a little strange. They feel this way because you resist experiencing the fullness of you. We can all feel a little odd or peculiar at times, longing to be like everyone else and just fit in. But compromise breeds resentments at times. Locking yourself into the pretense of what others want will strangle your soul and split you into two. Accept yourself. Set yourself free from judgment and what you perceive that others think about you. Let your soul shine outward and inspire others to connect and embrace and shine their truths. When we are aligned with our soul, we feel loved and satisfied. We no longer need others to lean on, to fill our perceived voids, or to be different to who they are. Instead, we want to be with others for the pure joy of it. Create new ways toward anything that is of interest to you. Can you feel relief wash over you. You are beautiful. I love this message for you, Gemini, because you really, really, truly are. I have a best friend that is a Gemini, and she brings so much light to my world. Her bubbly personality, man, just lights up my world, and it is such a beautiful thing to experience. I truly love you, Geminis. I really feel like if you're feeling a little wonky or feeling a little awkward or feeling a little out of place right now, that is okay. And that just means that you just need to accept who you are even more on a deeper level, because you are beautiful. All your little awkwardness and everything is absolutely beautiful and unique to you, Gemini. You guys are a dual energy, right? You're the twins, so you're kind of all over the place sometimes, and you're kind of quirky sometimes, and you're kind of playful sometimes, and you're kind of out of the box, right? You guys are really good out of the box types of thinkers, and I think it's such a beautiful thing, and it's calling for you to truly embrace those parts of you. Embrace your weirdness. All right, so let's see here. We'll pull from the Good Tarot. This particular tarot deck is slightly different in comparison to some of the original tarot decks. This one is kind of more of a light and positive type of tarot deck. So you may notice that I'll kind of read from the book on occasion with some of these cards, because they do have different meanings to their messages. So let's see here. We're going to find out what the current energy looks like for you, Gemini. What is this current energy for Gemini? With the feminine, with their feminine energy. What is their current divine feminine energy? 7 of Earth and 8 of Fire. Okay. 7 of Earth and 8 of Fire. Give me just a minute. I kind of want to sit with the energies. 7 of Earth is like 7 of Pentacles. And when I think of the 7 of Pentacles, it's like... and sorry, I just went blank. I just went completely blank. That might be something that you're experiencing right now, Gemini. You might find moments where you're kind of blanking out, or maybe even forgetful. I'm really being drawn on the 7 of Earth to the tree in the background. There's like a pentacle on this tree in the background, right? He's got 6 pentacles on his shirt, and then there's this pentacle back here in the background, and it almost looks like it's a doorway. And then he's looking at this little fairy, and it's almost like this little fairy is trying to guide him towards this doorway, showing him the way. But Earth energy is like a grounded energy, right? It's very stable. 7, when I think of the 7 of Pentacles, I think of doing the work, right? Putting in the energy. This is like your security, your stability, your finances, your home, your money, your material things, right? So you're kind of looking over these things, maybe sorting through these things. And kind of, gosh, I just get such whimsical energy with his crown that he has here on his head. Like being kind of playful with it too, even as you're sorting and working away, right? Like kind of being like in your little imagination there. 8 of Fire is 8 of Wands energy. 8 of Wands energy is like... Wands is like action, right? We're taking action. We're taking action towards something. Something that's motivating us. Something that's inspiring us. Something that's calling out to us. Like her path is lit up. And she's like riding this panda bear through the jungle. So So like it's on the other side of any type of challenge, right? With the 8 of fire, it's like you've already kind of gone through some challenges in your life, and you're just you're on your way to completing something and beginning something new here. I want to see 8 of fire. Gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, transformation, travel, right? Okay, so it's momentum that's building. The power of spirit serves to power this transformation. Traveling to new territories, eager to experience all that the lands have to offer. Arriving at your destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing you. So yeah, so it's like coming out on the other side of those challenges, those things that you were kind of working hard at, and being able to look around and appreciate where you are, right? Rising to the occasion and celebrating the fact that you were able to do such things. But also, you know, like I said, it's like you're coming into a completion, but also starting into a new beginning, right? Going on a new journey. Just finishing up some things, like handling last minute things. I feel like even closing things off so that you can move on into this journey. You may even be moving, like physical moving. But it's like, yeah, just kind of like being in the flow right now. This is your current energy, being in the flow, you know, and just being committed to proceeding on your path, on your chosen path, if that makes sense at all. Okay, so let's get another card here. So that's your current energy right now, Gemini. So let's find out, is the energy blocked? Are there any blocks for the divine feminine for the sign of Gemini? Are there any blockages, Spirit? Is there anything blocking or hindering this feminine energy for the sign of Gemini? Oh, that one landed on the floor. Okay, 1 second. Let me grab that card. 10 of water and 5 of air. Okay. 10 of water is like, it's satisfaction, right? We got the big Buddha here, sitting here happily on his throne, full. He's bloated, right? He's full of himself. He's blessed. He's emotionally fulfilled. He's got a big old smile on his face. There's roses here on each side of him. So he's surrounded by that loving energy. So anything that might be blocking you, it could be like with the 5 of air being with it. 5 of air is like 5 of swords, and to me it's like conflicting energies. That could be that energy with you too, that dual energy where sometimes, Gemini, you might kind of battle with yourself in your headspace, like kind of be back and forth and be torn between like wanting to do things that really feel good to you, feel good in your soul, feel good in your body, like wanting to play, right? But then maybe there's things that kind of prevent you from being able to go out and play. But still like keeping yourself content and satisfied within. So just be careful, not, you know, kind of like you see here how she's kind of like walking a tightrope, like kind of balancing herself. So anytime those, like any type of conflicting energy is happening around you, maybe it's swirling around you, it may not necessarily be going on inside of you, but it could be something that you're experiencing around you with other people. Even, you know, people, just the people that are around you every day could be experiencing some type of conflict, but you are keeping yourself composed here, keeping yourself in that blissful, joyful state, letting your energy shine bright, right? Yeah, just not letting any of that conflict get you down. Balancing on this tightrope. So if everybody's going crazy around you, there's chaos around you, you're just kind of like in your world, like do. Well, I mean, I'm so grateful that I'm here today. You know, I'm so grateful that I'm not feeling that, or whatever it may be, right? So, those are like potential blocks. So just make sure that you're keeping yourself balanced when this chaos is going on or any type of conflicting energy comes up for you. All right, so what is helping you right now with this Divine Feminine? How is this Divine Feminine helping the sign of Gemini? Queen of Air and Gemini. This is your card here, right? This is your card. This is your energy. Helping you be fully, authentically you. Queen of Air, she is fierce. She is powerful. She can sometimes be sharp with the tongue, blunt, right? Blunt is what I'm getting here. But she's also very soft too. So it's like being able to utilize your strong attributes of your personality and then also embodying that sensitive side of you as well. Gemini, this is also like complete clarity. This Queen of Air is completely clear. She's very logical, but she understands that it takes seeing things from higher perspectives, or being a willingness to open your mind to the ideas and thoughts, outside of what you would normally think, if that makes sense. I was talking about being outside of the box earlier. So I really feel like this Divine Feminine energy right now is truly, truly, truly working with you to embrace your authenticity during this time, Gemini. And I think like whatever this transition or this move is that's happening here, this cycle completion and this beginning of a new, even that too is bringing you closer to who you are at your core. Queen of Air. Someone that can set healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, calculated, clear communicator, well organized. I have clarity of my purpose. My intentions are in alignment with my understanding. There is always strategy in the game called life. Can I let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with myself and others? Yeah, so Gemini, you may have some Taurus energy going on in your chart somewhere. Maybe check that out. Maybe check out that Taurus reading. None of the same cards are out, but it's kind of that same energy here. Taurus is going through a inner... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to kick the stand. Taurus is going through a little bit of that inner revolution going on here. So I feel like you too are experiencing some of that, but coming into a place of being fully authentically you with no shame. And doing what it is that you want to do with no shame. All right, so let's clarify a little further with the Light Seers Tarot. For the sign of Gemini, can we clarify the 7 of Earth and 8 of Fire? Okay, we got the Magician in the reverse and we got the 2 of Cups in the reverse. Interesting that these two came out in the reverse. The Magician talks about like you having all the tools you need in your tool belt to create the reality that you desire. 2 of Cups is like a union, whether it's a union with a partnership or a union within yourself. So I think what's happening is you are coming into this understanding, Gemini. I feel like you are coming into this realization at your core that you truly are in control of your life, right? Maybe not completely. You are co-creating with spirit, right? But you are that magician, and I think you're coming into that realization and stepping out of a phase where maybe you once doubted that. Maybe once you doubted that and you weren't in complete harmony with what it was that you wanted. Maybe you weren't quite in complete harmony with your life path, right? With what it is that you feel is your purpose or what you should be doing. Maybe there were some things that kind of got in the way of that for you, but it's like you're coming to this space where it's like no more. Like I am truly stepping into my path, and I'm doing this wholeheartedly with no regrets, with no shame, right? What is this Five of Air? What is this Five of Air for the block? The Five of Air. Page of Swords, another air energy. Page of Swords is like ideas, studying, learning new things. So one way I think to help you kind of it's like I'm imagining like maybe you're overwhelmed with something in the headspace. Maybe there's something going on in the headspace that's kind of stirring you up or making you feel like a little bit scatterbrained. But Page of Swords is like taking the time to learn something new or trying to see it from a new perspective or go about it a different way. What is this Ten of Water? I think too it's important that you apply both logic and emotional energy in your decisions, right? And I think that's what you're doing right now, Gemini. Like this new journey that you're going out on, it is like you following your heart and really believing in yourself. We've got Page of Pentacles. It came out in the reverse, but I felt the need to flip it in the upright. Page of Pentacles is like a grounded, stable, balanced energy, right? Going after something, a fresh new start, a fresh new beginning. With it in the reverse, though, it's like maybe hesitating on taking that action, hesitating on taking that step towards building something for yourself. But so just like make sure that whenever this, I think to work through this block, with it being in the block area, under the Ten of Water, I think what it's really saying is when you start to feel kind of out of balance or you start to feel overwhelmed or like too much going on in that headspace, it's important to drop back into your heart here. Drop back into those things that make you feel joyful. Drop back into a space of gratitude. I just want to look at this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Non-committal, lack of progress, learning from past mistakes, procrastination, bringing plans down to earth. Yeah. So I think, okay, here's an affirmation. I can be practical and realistic and still run ahead to meet my dreams. Yeah, so it's like both applying, like I was saying, both logic and heart here. You can be practical and also still chase your dreams, those things that you long for from the heart, right? Okay, Gemini, what is this Queen of Air for how this energy is helping you? This divine feminine energy, this Queen of Air, Spirit, can we clarify this Queen of Air? Eight of Swords, yeah, like it was in the reverse too, which is a good thing. Meaning like you are done with the mind chatter that keeps you blocked or like insecurities or anything that's like telling you can't do something. You're done with that shit, cutting it out. With the Queen of Air, she's taking her giant sword and she's revealing to herself, revealing truth to herself. Seven of Cups is like options. You may have a lot of options right now, Gemini, and that could be too why it's kind of stirring this a little bit of confusion, or, you know, like this in this block here. It could be the options that are creating this confusion for you. So I think it's important for you to kind of take a step back right now, and go back into that playful, joyful spirit of yours, not to make any decisions at the moment. I think it's important for you not to make a decision right now, because it's very, very important to you that you make this decision from that most authentic place of you being you, right? Letting your light shine right now should be your focus. So how can you bring light into your life, and how can you share that light with others? In doing that and focusing on that and taking your mind off of whatever it is, this chatter that's going on, when you can distract yourself from that for a time and go out and play for a while, you know, be that playful spirit that you naturally are, then that's when the answer is going to come in, the clarity is going to come in, the solution is going to come in, right? And you will feel kind of uplifted and freed from that stress, if that makes sense, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, we got the Chariot. Yeah, then you can passionately go after what it is that's calling to you. Traveling, journeying out there into the world, movement, right? This is movement. And this is also the Cancer energy here with the Chariot, so which is a very emotional energy, a very intuitive energy. Cancer's ruled by the moon, so it's like not believing any bullshit illusions or scary dark things that you might see going on in that headspace, and still moving forward anyways with a trust and a comfort. There's like sparkles all around this card too. I'm loving seeing right now all these sparkles. Shining your light, Gemini. Letting your light shine fully, authentically you. It's what it's bringing me back to. Okay, so I'll just put this one here since I took it. We used it. So we're going to get a number message for you, Gemini. From our angel numbers, our numerology deck here. Can we get a message for the sign of Gemini from the Divine Feminine for right now? Spirit, what do they need right now? What is going along with this energy from the Divine Feminine? Can we get one message for the sign of Gemini from the Divine Feminine? Rebirth. This came out for Taurus also, Gemini. So you could be going through a little bit of a rebirth yourself even. Let's get one more. Can we get one more? This is a transformation happening for you, both externally and internally, I believe. But I think it's just like not quite at the end of the journey, but almost there. So that you could step out into a new, or make that move. New beginnings coming up after that. Yeah. New beginnings are in sight for you, Gemini. New things are coming about. New things are happening. But it's very important that you step into this new beginning being completely you, authentically you, and letting your light shine at its fullest. Okay, so we'll get an affirmation for you. And this is a message that you can take a screenshot of. Feel free to write it down somewhere and put it where you see it, maybe in your car or in your bathroom, somewhere that you can look at it and remind yourself of this affirmation, right, to help you move forward. Can we get an affirmation for the sign of Gemini from the Divine Feminine? An affirmation for the sign of Gemini. Whoa, that's too many. We just need one. Can we just get one card? Thank you, Spirit. I am aware. When I pay attention to my surroundings, I can feel appreciation for everything. I see so much beauty in the world. And being aware means living in the present and fully experiencing my life in the here and now. I am aware. Yes, that brings me back to that message I was saying earlier, Gemini, about when you're feeling kind of like torn in your headspace or confusion or chaos kind of going on around you or with like in your head or in your mind. Really, really bring yourself back to this space of awareness. Recognize it, observe it, but don't latch onto it, right? Find that gratitude and appreciation in your heart, and that will help to spark that joyful, beautiful, bright light of yours. So that is all I have for the reading. So now we're going to jump in and do the guided imagery exercise for you, Gemini. So if you are interested in this part of the reading, feel free to go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Find yourself a seated position somewhere and relax. Kind of move your neck around. Loosen your shoulders. Wiggle it out. All right, Gemini. So go ahead, and if you can lie down, it's best to lie down for this meditation, but if you can't, that is okay. Just rest your head back and relax. So make yourself completely comfortable. And now I want you to place your left hand on your heart in the middle of your chest. Close your eyes, and we're going to take in a big, deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the rays of beautiful soul light pouring down on you in this moment, Gemini. Sense the rays pouring over you, feeling calm, feeling peaceful, relaxed, and at ease. Practice this feeling daily until it becomes a natural way of being. Don't let the outside world intrude, influence, or water down your passions. After a while, you won't feel overwhelmed or bullied by conditions because you have chosen to live unconditionally. Now, imagine that you're floating on a river made of stars. Rotating above you are the moon and the sun. See the moon and the sun and draw down the illuminating golden energy of the sun and the creative silver energy of the moon. Drawing them down and feeling them merge within your heart. This sacred union reveals the quality of your soul. Bliss, love, and wisdom swirl from your heart and join with your dreams and desires. Float among the starlight river and your desires for at least a moment. How wonderful does it feel to be at one and at peace with yourself and all, where nobody or nothing needs to be any different for you to feel your love, your empowerment, and your own wisdom. The changes you have been seeking are an inside job, and from this place, beam love and light to a person, a place, or a situation. You are the pathway for your desires, and every moment is a fresh opportunity to rebirth any dream. Now, when you feel ready, Breathe deep into your body. Come back to the now and open your magical eyes. All right, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that guided imagery exercise. Such a beautiful synchronization with the unity message that came up, coming into union with yourself. Also uniting the sun's energies along with the moon's energies, bringing them together to place a spark in your heart and create that union with the Two of Cups that we had come out earlier. This is a union happening within you, Gemini. You are coming into union with your highest version of yourself, that beautiful version of you. This divine feminine is really, really bringing you into this space right now and helping you through this. So really talk to that energy, connect with that energy, feel that energy, let the senses of it flow through you, Gemini, and appreciate it in the here and now. So I hope this message helped. I hope it resonated for you. Again, feel free to hit that like button, give me a follow if you haven't already, or check out the other messages for your sun, your moon, or your rising sign as well, Gemini. So that is all I have. Have a magical and blessed day, and let your light shine. Bye.